Yeah.
Yeah,
Even final.
It was a hell of a meeting. I remember that.
Yeah, he done well, bless him. Yeah, he done well. But no, they're just. I mean, I've raced twos for years, 22 years. I think I raced twos. Don't get me wrong, I had some cracking times and enjoyed it. But when Finn started racing his Ninja when he was like 7, it just felt different because when your kid's racing as well. And I just sort of raced the last couple of years because I had one. Wasn't massively enjoying it really. Yeah, we had a new HCD and a new RC as well. Great cars, Chopper builds a good car and Dave built me the second one. And just went because I had one and wasn't really bothered because you try and push your son or your family, your kids and that, and then Finn just pick the ball up and run with it a bit, and I just wasn't really bothered. And then we sat in this Formula One, and obviously it's a different story from there. We're just having a real good laugh again. Like, I think Finn described it as having my first RCE. You're having that much fun as when you got your first RCE, which was like 2008. And it's virtually the same. They're a bit more intense. Obviously, the Minis are more intense, I think, than the Formula Ones at the minute, but to be at the top of the game, and they're nearly as expensive. But it's the old saying, it's 80% won in the workshop.
It is indeed.
It's your preparation time, and Ginch has proved that all year in the Minis. He's got maximum time on it, and he's turning up.
You want to know something? You want to know
fair play
something?
to him.
This puts me in age. It's scary that Ginch is going to be in a 1 or a 2 next year, because Mark, his dad, was in the same year as me at Pensilver School.
Yeah, he's 35, and that's not his waist.
No, he's not. He's 37.
He's lying then. He used to tell me he's 35. He can't add up neither.
Yeah,
he will
be 37 next year because he's the same age as me.
See, I can nearly give him 10 years. 9 years anyway I can give him, but, which is strange. But yeah, Ginch, I think little Ginch finishes in October, I think. Mm-hmm. And then Finn finishes obviously in March because he's 16 the following March. But I don't know what he's going to do. Ginch is an hour, I think, to be honest.
I think
whether it be...
The 2 might be, I think. It might be 2. You don't know. You just don't know, do you, with these kids now?
You never know, do you? You never know. No, it's finance. It's just the work stands it as well. It's a hobby at the end of the day. Don't get me wrong, it's an expensive hobby and we all love doing it, but you don't spend more than you can afford, otherwise you're soon not spending. That's my motto anyway. It's a hobby, and we all of us, whatever we race, put a tremendous amount of time in, effort, money, and it even goes down to the people who met the tee. It's as simple as that. It's a massive effort. I mean, from the word go. Chris Roots always used to say to me, when you first start sides, you'll have more time and less money, and when you pack up, you'll have more money and less time. And he's right, and it's a true saying. It's true, isn't it? I mean, Priddle will answer that as well. You're right with that,
100% right, that is.
It's bang on. And you just think, when you're younger, and you think, yeah, whatever. And the older you get, you think, hang on a minute, that's brand new, that's box fresh, that's right. But you can't take away the enjoyment.
And that's the reason why we all go, isn't it?
And that's why we all do it. Yeah,
we start at the right side of the fence. Watching it in awe. I mean, that's one thing I've never fancied having a go. I've never had a fancy.
No, never.
And then I've got my ambition now. I've done my position because I know I'll be rubbish at Formula. I'll be worse than Priddle, for Christ's sake. But I'm doing my commentary now. I'm happy with that.
Yep.
Sammy knows that she's never going to be any racer, so she's decided to do flags.
But who said I wasn't going to be? Who said anything about that? You cheeky.
Awkward.
No. In fairness, he's probably right.
Yeah, I saw
probably right.
A couple of years ago. Oh my god.
Hey.
More spins on a tumble dryer.
I spanned once.
Oh dear.
Yeah, well, I got a little bit angry with myself.
Awkward?
Okay.
No. What's that? It's like a lover's stiff, isn't it?
No, I got a little bit angry with myself and just overcooked it on the corner. And because I couldn't actually physically reach the gear stick, I couldn't reverse out and get back out. So
like
that was me done.
That was that. And that was that, isn't it?
Yeah, that was that. I'll see you later. Thanks very much.
So,
at least I can say I sat in one. I tried.
There's another thing we've got to talk about. Obviously, he's returned to our fold again. That's Mr. Shevington Mills.
Yes.
what's the story of you pair having a little love affair? Because it's talking about lovers' tips. What's
A
the
lover's
story of
tip.
that?
Me and the little minion boy. We it must have started about 2 years ago, nearly 3 probably. And he just, I think he put on Facebook a love art and my missus' name on it across his aerofoil just for a laugh. And I sat on the sofa and I said to him, look at this, look. I said, look what Chevy's done. I said, he's going to have it now, innit? And that's where it started from, to be fair, and it just took off. And obviously it's got more and more and more and more. I think the most views we've ever had, which was the NEC last now with Wheelbarrow Hunter, Little Chipmunk, there's like 22,000 views, which is just mental. And people like request to be in them. So when you're doing a video again, you got to do him, you got to do him, you got to do him, you got to do him. And it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? You know, it's banter, it lightens the job up a bit. I mean, Frank nominated me for Personality of the Year and that, and he said, you don't mind what you say, you just have a laugh and enjoy yourself, no matter where you win or get smashed up, which is what I said.
Fucking here.
Yeah.
That's the way, innit? You haven't, there's
That
two...
is the way.
But that's
like
how
I
it
said
should
before,
be.
It's right.
There's
It's
too
all
many
should be
people
good.
take it too serious, Sarge.
Exactly. It's
Too
like
serious,
Paul Hines
too
says, why
serious.
Yeah, and too much money.
Yeah.
And too much money. Win, lose or draw, it should be them, but some teams have got to win. And that spoils it for probably, I won't say a percentage, but several of the others. You know, there's a lot of teams that have got to win because they've played so much money into the job, and it's probably bred in them that they've got to win.
Some
Whereas
drinking
me,
teams have
I
got a
haven't.
racing habit.
Some drinking teams, yeah, like Chevy, yeah. But enjoy yourself, it's a hobby. We've all got to go to work on a Monday.
Banter, innit? At the end of the day,
regardless,
as long as the
or
banter
most
is
of us
good,
have,
I
and
don't
that's it.
care what happens. You know, we used to have knock 7 bells a shite. You the West Country, they knock 7 bells a shite out of each other each
Yeah,
week.
of course
They
they
come
do.
in the pits and have a laugh.
Of course I do. Absolutely. I mean, when we used to race the twos down there, always welcome Crispin and his boys, his little, like, Southwest
girls.
minions.
That's
They
right,
always
you
look
can't
after us. Brilliant.
Forget the cows.
You know?
And Crispin and his
it should be,
boys. Don't
surely,
forget the
isn't it?
cows.
Yeah. Well, don't forget, you're talking to the starter at St. Day at the moment. She's not very
Don't
happy.
forget the girls. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, and the girls, isn't it? Sorry,
Yes.
And the girls.
But don't forget the girls, because the girls, I think, this year have really stepped up within driving and official roles and within driving roles. I think the girls have really stepped up this year.
Yeah, but I'm potentially letting her on the mic of the British this year. Next year for twos at Bristol. So
She'll fuck that up.
She's not.
I will not!
She's doing the start finish
As long as
line.
it's not raining, I'll be
You're on
fine.
there, Prid. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're on your own there, Prid.
As long as it's not raining, I will be fine.
As long as it is raining, it'll be
Are you
hilarious.
fair weather starter?
No, I'm not a fair weather starter. I just have issues
She's
with
good in the
wind.
best, Sarge. She's absolutely good at all.
Does it make your egg curly if it gets wet?
No. No, it just
think
makes it
about that.
run.
You must be
Just makes the
constantly
colour
in the
run.
Nice. Get what Priddle does, just for women, not just for men, yeah.
Oh dear. Oh bloody
Oh,
hell.
dear.
Yeah. So you never thought about going back in the two? Obviously, last year we had this year we had the All Shell World Series.
Yeah.
Did that not tickle your fancy having a go on the shell again? The two.
Not really. We've not got room in the yard. We're 2 minis and 2 ones. I mean, we won Eaton final at Lynn the year before, opening meeting, national points champion, and that. So you got to keep doing it. You got to keep doing it. And I think we did a Milden all, and that was it. And then we let everything go. Christmas time, we've not got. I think we've got a couple of 3 wheels left and a few manifolds and that. But at one point, we had like 50 axles in the shed. Throughout the years that we stored up, and everything's all gone. No, to be honest. I mean, Finn's raced them in Holland because they have the junior formula in Holland at Emmen and that. I loved it. He's raced it a couple of times at Emmen on their weekend. That's their version of the mini stocks. They do fastest lap, which is a non-contact, which is the same spec as a Formula 2, exactly the same. and we've been over there. We went over there this year when I was off, and he loved it. You know, which is a good formula, but I don't know where the insurance goes every year with that. We tried to get him at Mildenhall for one day on the speed weekend a couple of years ago, but they said the insurance wouldn't touch him. But no, not really. I'm having a whale of a time with the ones, to be fair. The boys are great. It's the same. It's like Speaky said to me when we first started in the ones. He says, "What do you reckon?" I said, "It's like racing a 2 15 years ago, Rob. 20 years ago." He said, "You're right." I mean, I did say something else to him, but I'm not going to say it on air, which is a little bit too coarse. But he knows, and it's just having the fun, massive amount of fun. You know, somebody said to me, "If you take your racing seriously, you might be half decent at it." But I said, "But it's not me, then, is it?" And it's as simple as that. You know, why, as Ironsy says, why so serious? And Priddle touched on it, and he said that's how it should be, which is of old, when you could get your bits from the scrapyard and go on a Saturday night and race around Mildenhall and Kingsley and be competitive. And it's going back to them sort of days with a sort of attitude. But obviously them days are long, long gone.
Mention the word, don't mention the word. It'll get pretty excited.
Not Z-Tech. He'll have Willy Dribble.
He's right, though. Starks is right. Too many people take it way too serious. You've got to go a smile on your face, 4 wheels on the car or not. You see so many of them so fucking depressed and down after they've hit one wheel off, and you think, fuck me.
Yeah.
It's a hobby. That is all it is. Simple as that, a hobby. And your hobby's meant to be fun, isn't it? If it isn't, why do it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's a fine line between having a hobby and a mental illness.
Yeah.
As soon as the fun stops, you should stop.
Yeah. You always start licking windows.
We know several of them who follow a certain driver.
quite a few of them.
No.
We won't go there, no.
I don't want the death threats. Not this week.
Not before Santa comes.
No. There's one thing. It's a long way to Scotland. That's what I can say. A long way to Scotland.
Yeah. So how come Priddle's dropped to white then? Are the Z-Tech's not as fast off yellow or what? Or what's going on?
It's
Or is
he's
he just
shit.
I'm just shit, sorry.
I can remember you being blue though.
Yeah, blue. I've been blue. Yeah. I finished in the top half of the blues. No, I just had a quiet season start. I've already done 9 meetings.
Well then, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We'll probably do the same next year, I expect.
He's gonna go for red though next year because he's off white. He's gonna go for red. He's got a bet with John Palmer.
You've got to. Why not?
Yeah, I got a bet with John Palmer that I'll make red, and I got to win that bet just to shove it up him.
Shut him up. Yeah.
Just to shut him up. Yeah.
Just to shut him up. Gag him.
We'll see. We might have a go at doing that. We'll see it for a few years.
There's nothing wrong with that.
We've done it once, maybe.
Let's just say we've still got a wing. When I was red, it hangs in the workshop.
Yeah.
Just to say we've been there, once, and we won from red. We had a month and loved it. Loved every minute of it.
There's only one person that shut John Palmer up, and that was Roger Wilcock, wasn't it? That weekend, I think we shoved him in with the pigs.
I don't know.
Priddle will tell you that story.
I can't remember. I can't remember the whole story now. That was I must have been on 2 days. Me there chasing pigs around the pig field out of that.
I can remember years ago. I can remember with Martin Coles and that stopping at Taunton and standing on top of the pig runs and banging the back of the pig runs to the pig runs.
When they come out, jump on the fuckers.
Yeah, jump on them and try and ride them. Yeah. I can remember doing that, and I can also remember. I think it was a Saloon World years ago. The bar had like a cider barrel on the side, and I bought it. I had 3 pints, and I was destroyed for 3 days afterwards. And it's a long ride on being sick in your own car. It had apples in the bottom of it, and I was ruined. Ruined.
Rog used to have pig racing campaign on his airfoil because he could stay on a pig a lot longer than any of the rest of us. I would say 2-legged or 4.
Yeah. Depends how much you can drink, Fiddle, on a Saturday night, doesn't it?
Sorry?
Depends how much you can drink on a Saturday night.
Exactly, yeah.